Afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Eleutheria, where we talk about all things liberty. And part of being liberty is having, or finding liberty is having a side hustle that can give you a little bit more financial security and also growing your own food. So, to that end, I have Gentle Inflatables with me this afternoon. A lot of you will recognize the name Gentle Inflatables from the comments section because she is a huge fan of mine. And as I like to say, she's my super mom at the other end of the country. So, would you like to tell us what you're all about? What's your side hustle?
Okay, so I had children, and then instead of going back to work, um, I decided to rent out jumping castles and ball ponds and bubble machines and make it like a kiddies business. So if hubby's not home, at least I can take the kids with me. So yeah, it's so weird being on camera. I'm usually commenting.
That's okay. You're just telling us in person now, or in person, the 2020 version, how you like about you, who you are, and what you do. Um, I know the guys tend to poke fun at your name because you
They all think
comment,
it's sex
obviously,
toys.
yeah,
They
yeah,
all think
which
it's
is
sex toys.
which is really, really funny and like it gets your attention. So that's great. I love it. I love it. You don't take
Even
offense
when
to it, do you?
yeah, even when my customers phone and be like, "Oh, we're at the right place," and I'm like, "Yep, you are." They're like, "Okay." But sorry, man.
It's fine.
Fine. I've got the same problem you've got. They always come to me
Yes.
whenever I'm on the phone or busy. Okay,
Yep. Always happens.
for you.
So,
No fun. Sorry, they both need the toilet at the same time.
okay, so this is an issue.
If you hear a little noise, you know it's the one.
Yeah.
Roger, moenie
Yeah.
geraas maak nie. Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah, so we have all the usual suspects in the comments, which is awesome. Hello, David. Hello, White
Oh,
Noise Podcast. Hello, Mr. Punisher and Amy and Laura. Very cool to have everybody with us this afternoon. Um, so you're based in Cape Town.
yeah.
How wide do you deliver your jumping castles, etc.?
Okay. So I am like we call it the west coast of Cape Town, which is Tableview, Milnerton, Melkbos. Um, sorry. Okay, hun. Um, sorry.
It's
We're
fine.
bilingual family, so we're English and Afrikaans. Um, so what was I saying now? Oh yeah.
Where you
So
based, West
I am
Coast.
Milnerton, Tableview, Melkbos Strand, but I've even got clients that are from Rondebosch side. I've even got clients that come all the way from Durbanville, Stellenbosch. Yeah, so I do basically the whole of Cape. I don't have a massive selection like those other jumping castle places, so it's just basically I've got 4 jumping castles, a water slide. Not like the water slide we had when we were kids. You know those ones that like you got sunburn where you
Yes.
slid. This one is inflated.
Yeah, it's the blow
And
up
then
one. Yeah.
then the ball ponds. You know those ponds that those the kids play like at Spur. You know those with the balls and stuff. Mostly for
Yes.
toddlers. And
Which
then
is why
bubble
you spend,
machine.
sorry, you spend Friday nights washing balls. Sorry, I
Yeah,
have to throw that
put it
in.
that way. Did you see that?
I did.
There
And
was
yeah,
a
and
thousand balls that I washed, eh? Okay, that sounds also weird. But anyway. Oh god,
and and you have
terrible.
bubble machines as well. It's
Yeah,
okay.
so the bubble machine is not like a small little thing. It's like a triple blower, so it blows a hell of a lot of bubbles out. Mostly people for weddings and baby showers, for photos, they use that.
Mm-hmm.
What else do I have? A ball pond that, yeah. So business is picking up. In lockdown, it was quiet. People were kind of scared to come and rent because obviously your snitches and stuff, you're not allowed to have people at your house and everything. But
Yes,
it's picking up now. I'm busy. I'm
that's
actually almost
awesome.
fully booked. Or almost fully booked until January. So which is good. But yeah. So but yeah,
Fully booked. That's awesome.
yeah.
That's
So
great
it's
news
Saturdays,
for you.
Sundays, and then Fridays. Mostly like the smaller creches hire from me on like a Friday. And some people do the new trend now in Cape Town is to do birthday parties on a Friday um because it's cheaper. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So
like venues on it. Yeah.
yeah. Because we got quite a few venues this side of town. A lot of the schools, the preschools, like I know my son's preschool, they rent out their play area and their hall. So a lot of times I deliver there and yeah. So you don't necessarily need me to deliver. If you know how to set up a jumping castle, then you come fetch it yourself. It's cheaper. You get a discount if you
Mm-hmm.
do that. You come and fetch it yourself and yeah, and then you put it up and everything. That plastic is heavy. A four
Yes,
meter by 4 meter jumping castle, it's the smallest one I've got. That one is 85 kilos. It's almost double me. So yeah. And then
yeah,
the bigger ones are like four and I've just got basic ones. I don't have any themed ones or, just your basic multicolored ones. So it's unisex,
yes.
And yeah, the biggest the biggest one is 4.5 by 5 meters, and that one is 120 kilos of dead
Good
plastic.
grief.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I just want to close the door because my kids are making funny faces at me. In other
Yeah,
words, we would say his nets are off. So yeah, they're like going like this. It's quite
they're
annoying.
making fun of you
I
to
know
distract
exactly what
you.
you go through every day when you
Yeah,
stream.
it's loads of fun. Well, your bestie has tuned in, so he said hello, just so you know.
Oh, let me check.
Um,
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello,
David,
Carter. Hello, Totenkopf.
I have
Who else is
pictures
here?
that will make you change your mind.
Oh, there's David. David, the pipe smoker. Oh, Mr. Punisher's here. Who else is here? I'm
Yeah,
checking on
David's
the spare
asking, would
phone.
you do West Coast like by Camp Hill? They have a monthly market every first Sunday, but they're not doing it now till
Does
next year.
does he work for Camp Hill? Because one of the people that work there hired from me last year, and her daughter is in my son's class. So they did hire last year from me. Camp Hill is up the west coast, and it's like there's elderly people that stay there. I'm sure. Just ask him. Oh, we'll hear it.
Well,
But
he's hearing you now, so we'll wait for him
oh,
to
no,
comment.
sorry, not a
And
moment.
this, it's okay. And Mr. Punisher's asking what's with the pig.
Oh, I'm busy folding washing. Okay, so like those they call it a clothes horse.
Yes.
So I put all the underwear on there. Would you like
Mhm.
to see?
No, no, it's fine. We don't need to see your
I
drawers.
don't think you want to see my underwear, but yeah, all the kids, the masks and the socks and everything is on. So I'm busy with folding washing. So yeah,
Hence the pig.
you want to put the
I
peg down?
No, it's fine. Just wondering if maybe it was like a nervous tick thing, but
No, 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 no.
I
I
have
put all my washing here.
I have a habit of putting pegs on my clothes, and then I'll walk around with pegs
I
on my
do that.
clothes for the rest of the day. Yeah.
I do that. I like put them around the hem of the
Yes.
bottom of my shirt. Yeah,
Because it's easy access, like for when you need it,
it
and then you
is.
forget that they're there, and then yeah, you walk around with a peg on your clothes for the
And
rest
you
of the day.
Yeah, and then your kids come to you and then they're like, Mommy, can I play with the pigs? And you're like, what? Like, oh, still got the pigs on me.
Yes. And Amy is reminding us what she told us about pigging last
Poor
week.
donkeys.
Yeah. So we'll drop that
In a
topic
hostage
now.
situation. In a hostage situation. I still want
And
to
a
know more
hostage.
about that situation. Awkward
That they'll have to
silence.
explain. Yeah. Okay, David says he was not there anymore. Okay. So he's no longer
Okay.
involved in that market. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
whenever they have the market and also the airfield market as well, which is also December time, they also hunt for me.
That's nice. That's really cool. I'm so chuffed that because I know lockdown was hard for your business and a lot of other businesses.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you're fully booked until next
I
year.
know. It's almost fully booked, not fully booked, but yeah. So it's physical work, but it's lacquer
Mhm.
work. You know what I mean? From being
Yeah,
in the hotel industry and the restaurant industry, and it's a total different type of job title. Also, I'm my own boss. I mean, and my brother also helps me deliver, and yeah. So who's that?
that helps.
Can't see.
It's Carter telling Amy
The
to get back
candles.
in her
Oh.
cage.
Does he use cable ties?
Well, whatever he uses obviously doesn't work. So
Oh no.
we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But now also I saw a post on Facebook the other day that you posted that made me incredibly jealous. You grew your own asparagus.
Oh, I must tell you about that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we were at, where were we? We were at the flea market, and this guy was selling seeds and stuff and plants and granadella trees and stuff. So we bought one of the mini granadella trees, and my husband's like, "Oh, check here, there's asparagus seeds." So I said, "Oh, let's try." So we put it in the rejected section of the back garden, and we were like, "Okay, we'll just leave it there, and we'll plant it there and see if it grows. If it grows." So I
Mm-hmm.
read the instructions, everything. Apparently, you had to soak them in water, the seeds, and then we planted them, and that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we planted them, and this year, finally, they have just shot up. So, as you know, every week I eat asparagus, sometimes 3 times a week. They just keep on shooting up and up and up the whole time. So, yeah.
Okay, so it took 3 years, but now you have
You
asparagus.
know what happened? No, but it's almost like a fern. I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna go outside and show you. I'll take the phone with. It's almost
Okay.
like, it looks like a grassy type of little shrubs type of thing. And then those are the females. They carry the seed, and that seed
Okay.
falls down, and then the plant looks basically dead. You just keep on giving it water, and then every season, springtime, it comes up again, and those same flowers, and then they drop the seed and everything, and then now all of a sudden they grow. It's like, yeah. So we have asparagus, and yeah, as you know, asparagus is very expensive.
It is.
So
It's flippin'
yeah.
expensive.
Wait, let me show you. Okay, sorry. Let me show you quickly. Oh crap, I'm locked inside. Okay, wait. Sorry, it's
I'm
very
actually just
windy.
going to do this while she walk around
Okay. Okay,
so that
wait.
people don't get a tour of your house,
No, it's fine.
just in case.
That's where I put it to my chest area. Okay. Okay. Can you see here? Okay, so here is your, oh shit, sorry guys. This is the
That is
female
so
plant.
cool.
Yeah. So she's carrying seeds. Where's the seeds? Oh, here's the seeds here. don't know if you can see. He's carrying seeds.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so these drop down. Where's my asparagus? Oh, there's actually asparagus behind me. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Just point to us exactly what's asparagus.
This one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It shoots up, and then there's another one here. Then next to it's also a small one. So those are the males.
Yes.
I know why they're the males, because yeah, they look a bit. So yeah.
Sorry.
So
Sorry, one moment.
this.
You can carry on.
Okay, so this thing, the female, seeds drop in to the ground, and then yeah, basically replants itself. So every season it replants itself. So yeah,
That is so flippin' cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Amy's asking how much water it needs.
I give it. I've got a leaking tap at the back here, and it drips slowly, and that's about every morning. There's about a cup and a half. So what's that? 300 mils?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like a real. You can see it's a shitty patch. There's no shit in there, but it's like a neglected area. You know,
Yeah.
so we just I don't put I put compost. When was it? A few months ago I put compost, but yeah, it's basically it's low maintenance. Okay, I'm gonna go sit again inside. I'm cold.
Yeah. It looks really cold in that breeze.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Sorry.
It's okay. You're not on screen, so don't worry.
Okay, cool. But
Yeah.
I've got lots of trees. Most of them take quite a while to actually bear the fruit. So I've got a guava tree, an apple tree, a avo tree, a fig tree. I've got raspberries. I've got green peppers. You know the green pepper seeds inside?
Yes.
I take
Yeah.
that out and I sprinkle them, and it regrows and regrows and regrows. What else do I have? Strawberries. You know what made us plant a shitload of stuff?
No, tell us.
So when my eldest one was born, okay, you know, like kiddies don't like veg. They go through stages. So I used to make him veggies and stuff when he introduced him to solids and stuff and that, and he'd always spit it out. And when he was a toddler, I decided, you know what? Maybe if he grows his own veggies, he will eat his own veg. And choose Bob, he grew carrots, he grew everything. He even eats, what is a radish in English? Radishes. Yeah, you know, those things are terrible. Ugh. So yeah,
Aren't
he even
they
eats
like
that.
Burny? Like
they burn. Yeah. He
Yeah.
puts salt on it to this day. He puts salt on it and he eats it. It's disgusting.
That's pretty cool though, to get kids to eat veggies by making them grow. That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I told you guys, she's my super mom at the other end of the country.
And it's worked. It's worked. My kids eat basically every vegetable. You know, the one or two veggies that they've had so many times that they don't like anymore. I mean, we're all like that. But yeah, they eat avos, they eat broccoli. The youngest one is 5, and if we go to the shop and if I take him with, which I hate taking him with, because he wants everything, but he wants like the most expensive shit, like biltong and so we always have to, every store has got first their fresh produce and stuff and the milk and whatever. So we always obviously have to go buy potatoes because like that's my staple diet is potato. So we always walk past the broccoli and the cauliflower, and he is such a fan of cauliflower. Oh my word, that child. And I'm like, cauliflower sucks. I hate cauliflower, but I still eat it. But yeah, yeah. My kids are very weird. If anyone knows us gentles, they know we're very, very weird people. We say it how it is. We eat everything and anything. I may grow my veg and stuff, but we eat meat. We eat meat. We
Mm.
go hunting once a year and we eat meat. So yeah.
Oh, that's very cool though. I love
I
the
can't,
the whole
yeah.
vibe of like trying to do subsistence farming, just to feed yourself, your family.
It's
And then
small.
also
It's
the
small. It's not
hunting
that
as
big.
well.
It's not that
Yeah.
big. But I mean, you never know. Like we had that zombie stream. You never know when the zombies come.
Yeah.
Then at least my kids know how to. I'm sort of educating them, in a
Yeah.
way. And then we learn through play as well. So like when we planted the carrots, the youngest one would pick the carrots, and then I teach him from like 2, 3 years old. Okay, you must now count the carrots. Then the other
Yes.
one is like, then the eldest one would say, "Yeah, mom, but what's the nutritional value of the carrot?" Because he must learn that. And the middle child would be like, what would he do? He would be like, "No, mommy, but if you take out, you must put back in." So yeah.
That's
They
cool.
learn as they go along.
Wow.
Ek kan nie, kom nie,
Yeah.
wag. Ek kan nie eens op die foon. Wat sê jy? Ek kan nie hoor. Okay, vra vir papa. He wants dip and chips. I mean, like, really. Gaan.
Yeah, White Noise is saying meet the gentles. Kudos on growing your own.
I mean,
It's
it's not
very,
it's
very
not
cool.
hectic. It's not like we still go to the shop, and we buy veg and fruit and all that. But I mean, the stuff we planted is things that kids don't usually eat. I mean, I don't know many kids that eat raspberries. I don't know many kids that eat green peppers. Um, Not all kids eat strawberries and stuff, but like introduce them to new things, and if they don't like it, they don't like it. It's fine, but yeah,
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I think it also what I've heard is people that grow food, they became more respectful of what they do actually buy because they realized how hard it actually is to grow your own
mm-hmm,
food.
mm-hmm,
So it like starts this whole movement of less waste. So people aren't buying as much stuff that then they end up throwing away because they don't eat it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, that's it. And it's just, yeah, it's life skills and knowing, giving a little bit more respect to the earth that actually grows our vegetables. Because actually, your bestie had a comment earlier that said Woolworths grows his asparagus. And no, Woolworths does not grow your asparagus. A
no,
farmer grows your asparagus.
yeah. What?
So,
Nee, Erik.
bye
He
bye,
wants
Mr.
the chips
Punisher.
and
He was
asking
very
for food.
glad to put a face to the name.
Ah, okay.
Gently
I still
inflatable.
don't know who
So,
that is though.
no,
Has
Mr.
Punisher got
Punisher
a
is
YouTube channel?
very, no, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, he's quite guarded about his privacy. So I just call him Mr. Punisher because that's all I know him as.
Why the 77? It's 77, eh? Let's check. Yeah, why 77? Is he born in 77? Is it a he or she?
I'm gonna guess that it's a. I know it's a he. I'm pretty sure it's a he. And yes, I'm gonna guess that the 77 is the year of his birth.
Because it says the
So
Punisher, isn't it?
the Mr. Punisher,
Oh,
77.
there we go, Mr. Punisher. Okay, okay,
Mm.
okay.
So now when I'm
Interesting.
typing comments when we're watching other streams together, I just call him Mr. P.
Mr. P.
Mm.
The farm that we go to in Freiburg, there's actually a dog called Mrs. P. Useless
Oh,
information,
okay.
but that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
nice to associate with the dog. Oh
Mr.
goodness.
P reminds me of the clothing stores, but yeah, we won't go
Oh
there.
yeah. No, let's not go there.
Okay.
Actually, they, yeah.
Count van Totenkopf is saying he is a dude.
I
So
know that, man.
no,
I
Mr.
know that.
Punisher is a dude, is what he said.
Oh, okay. I know Count is a
Yes.
man. I know Amy's a
Yes.
woman. I know White Noise is a man. Um,
Yes.
who's the other one? Who's the other one on this
Well,
tree?
Laura's a lady, and David
Yeah.
is a man, judging by his profile picture. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You never
that's
know these
all.
days. Like people comment on your stuff, and you never know if they're male or female. Because like Germ said yesterday, I was a male. I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
he always assumed you were a dude.
Yeah, maybe
Despite
it's
the
my
fact that
comment.
you tried to tell him quite a few
Maybe
times
it's
that
my
you're a lady.
comments. I'm a bit too straightforward with my comments, I think. But it's like, see, I'm around too much testosterone in this house. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
you're the only girl in your house, right?
Yeah, I've got a cat. The cat is male. I bet you, yeah, the cat is male. We don't have a dog. Oh, fly in my face. Um, yeah, we don't have any other animals. We used to have two cats, but now we've only got one. One was driven over. So yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
We
Now
want to get the
Carter's
boys
saying
a
that
dog.
she's non-binary.
Non-binary. Say
Non-binary.
more in
So
Afrikaans
it's neither.
asseblief.
So
Wat is
when
non-binary?
so this whole transgender craze that I love
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. Yeah,
Mm.
so the whole thing behind that is that gender is a social construct and doesn't really exist. And so you can be either or neither. Verstaan jy dit? Jy kan of 'n
Yeah.
meisie of 'n seentjie wees of niks wees.
Your Afrikaans is delicious.
It's gonna run out like airtime.
Oh, is it? You must check, eh? When I teach my eldest son, like I go through with these words and stuff, and he's like, "Mom, it's not that way. Dis nie so nie. Dis die ander woord." Oh gosh. Yeah,
It's funny.
teach us lots. Sorry, I
And
can't
JP
sit still. I
McFarlane's
don't
here.
have ADHD.
I also can't sit still. That's because I'm
Mm.
having problems with my posture. So I have to like keep shifting my position because I like go into this position that's actually bad for my posture. And then I realize that I'm
Mhm.
doing it and then I correct again. And then I'll get lazy and I'll slouch down again and then I correct again. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I
No,
always have my knees up and stuff.
I can't sit still because with my autoimmune disease called ankylosing spondylitis, it's inflammation of the spine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the total opposite of like, so if someone gets a normal back injury, if they rest, they feel great. With me, if I
Mm-hmm.
rest, if I sit still, it's painful. So the more I
Mm-hmm.
move, the less painful it is. But then I get tired and stuff. So you'll see me even on Laura's stream. I was like the whole time, this, that, moving. It's because
Mm-hmm.
it's uncomfortable. It's like they call it a flare. It's the
Mm.
fusion of the spine, and it's very uncomfortable. And there's
Mm.
nothing you can do about it. There's no cure. So yeah, just gotta live with it.
And can you slow down the progression of it?
Mm.
Or is
So
you can? Okay.
I take biologics, which is an injection. And then I also take anti-inflammatories twice daily, and they're quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
But that takes about 15%, 1/5, yeah, 15% of the pain away. It's better than nothing, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just gotta live with it. I mean, it's your body attacking itself. So, and I only got diagnosed a year ago. But throughout my life, I thought, oh, yes, maybe it's because I'm skinny and, it's like probably arthritis and, And then when I had
Mm.
my kids as well, I thought, oh, it's probably from the pregnancy because I carried heavy. I mean, my firstborn was 4.1. The second was obviously Prem, so he was only 900 grams. And then the last one was 4.2. So skinny chick with big babies, takes a toll on your body. So
Mm.
I thought it was from that, obviously my bones are now screwed and whatever. And then the pain kept on going on and on. And I said to my husband, no, I've got to like really sort it out. So went to a rheumatologist and yeah, I just got diagnosed. I carry the gene in my blood. Well, they took blood tests, so they carry the gene. So I must check the kids out when they pass puberty
Mm.
to check and see if we're diagnosing them. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm just living as I go along and jumping on my castles. I had the best lockdown birthday, by the way.
Yeah, because you had jumping castles, so.
I know. And the people who drove past were like, obviously the people that had permits that could drive past, because my birthday was the day after it was the second day of lockdown.
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
second day of lockdown. Yeah. So
So that was when
I've
the
got,
currents were like really on high alert.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. And the stitches and everything. Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, I just threw the jumping castle up and then, yeah, it was lekker. But geez, the next morning, have you ever been to a trampoline park
I
with
have.
your
I
kids?
haven't
Have you ever
jumped.
jumped on the trampoline? But now as an
No.
adult,
No.
haven't you?
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm.
I went with the kids as well as when I jumped on this jumping castle on my birthday. I did it as an adult and at the they call it, what is that place? You know that that trampoline place? I don't know
I
what it's called.
jump or
Yeah, or Jump 23 or 323 Jump Streets or something like that. At the
yeah.
mall they've got it. So I jumped with the kids and also on the jumping castle. And the next morning, over year, oh my word, I didn't know I had muscle or whatever. It's just like, oh, it was sore. Yeah, it was sore. My legs were sore. My toes were sore. My hands were sore. Everything was sore.
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's quite a
that's
good
why
workout. That's what
it's a
Amy's
good workout,
saying.
but never.
Amy's saying
Yeah,
it's a good
Amy,
workout.
get yourself a jumping castle. It's fun, but it's very sore.
Yeah. Yeah. And Amy's pretty fit. I mean, Amy goes to gym quite
I
often.
saw,
So
I saw the
yeah.
pictures. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'm not fit. I'm
for
not
her
fit
to
at
say
all.
that that's a good workout, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm not fit either. I'm like housework fit, which I'm sure you're probably the
Yeah,
same. Like running
yeah.
around getting beds changed and floors mopped and toilets
Yeah,
cleaned and
the
stuff
normal
like that.
routine. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't let me go run a marathon now. I mean, in my younger days, I was very athletic and I could do it and stuff, but not now. Not now. Now it's like, yeah, like you said, the housework is enough workout for the day. Just even mop the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's horrible. And then like 10 minutes later, it's dirty again.
Yes. Oh, that's one thing my husband was saying last night. He said, yeah, the dog didn't have a good night. You know, the new big dog. He was
Oh,
up like quite a
Nelson.
few times in the night. Nelson, yes.
Yeah.
Um, So I was like, oh, was it like windy? Because he does get a bit like nervous when it's windy. He like lets us know that there's something outside we need to check out.
Oh, shame, mommy.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
cute, really. Or maybe there was like a little bit of thunder rolling around, not like a huge storm. I just thought,
Yeah.
maybe that woke him up or whatever.
Because they can sense it before it happens, the thunder and that. Yeah.
Yes. So I thought maybe it was that. So husband says to me, no, he just needs walked more. So guess who's going to start jog walking?
Oh no. Oh, you mean he's gonna walk you
Well,
because he's
yes,
massive?
Yeah, that's the other problem we have is that he's not very good on a leash. So what we did on the weekend is we bought one of those control collars. So it's not like a proper choke chain that can really hurt dogs and
Uh-huh.
I think is quite cruel. It's just got a much
Uh-huh.
shorter chain and it just like tightens around here, this part on their neck. And then they don't
Okay.
like it. So they're like, okay, they like pull back. They won't pull you so hard. And so
Yeah.
husband walked him on Sunday and
Yeah.
he said he was a bit better with it. So yeah.
How much does that dog weigh? Is he fully
I
grown?
don't
No.
know. He is fully grown. He's 7 years old. So and he's lost weight since we
Oh,
got him as well. Like I can actually see the shape when he
because
stands.
he's more active now with your kids and stuff, playing and all that. Oh, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So and maybe also a little bit pining for his old owners. He hasn't seemed to be though. He seemed to settle in quite well and listen to us and everything. He stopped trying to get in the garage now because as soon as like we would open the garage door, he'd be trying to get in the garage. He's like, okay, it's been nice visiting. Now you can take me back home.
Oh, shame.
We joke
Shame.
about
How long
that. That's what he
you've had him
wants.
now
You know?
for? You've had him now a month, eh?
No, it's only 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So you're
like by the
gonna.
second day, I was madly in love with him. I was like, I've
Oh,
never
he's
fallen in love
gorgeous.
with a pet so quickly.
I want to get my kids a dog, but it's like I've got a granny flat at the back, so I've got tenants and stuff. So I'm just worried that the gate is left open. That's why we didn't get a dog. Um, but I need a little doggy. But I don't know what type of dog. I need to do first my research. I'm not one of those people who will just buy a pet or adopt a pet. I want to do the research on the animal first, and like
Yeah.
get to know what triggers it, what's best, what food is better for it, or what type of dog it becomes, what their nature is.
Mm.
Is it kid friendly, and not just buy any odd dog. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I had done my research a couple of years ago already. And then it was about a year ago I decided, okay, a
What did you
Labrador.
put on the screen?
It's Storm saying, wait, Gentle Inflatables isn't just a giant jumping castle with a YouTube account. Betrayed.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means he thought you were a jumping castle commenting on my streams.
Oh, okay. I'm real.
Storm's Storm's a comedian, so and I get his
Oh,
comedy.
okay. Oh, okay. I was like, I just
And
saw my name there, and I was like, what the hell?
yes, he is a sweet boy, and Nelson loves tummy rubs.
Um. Oh
And now
yes, Amy
Storm
was
is triggering me, calling me Betty.
Betty. First you were
Betty,
jaded by Germ, and now you Betty.
yeah.
I need
And
to
I
think of a
ignored
name.
him asking me that on Joe's stream last night, so now he brings it here. So now we're going to ignore him. Steve is saying that Staffies are the nanny dog, perfect for kids.
Staffies are very strong. Hey, my cousin has a staffy, and they tied a rope on the branch of the tree with a like tennis ball. The rope was
Mm-hmm.
wrapped around the tennis ball, and they draw locks, and they like hang on there. They're very strong
Mm-hmm.
dogs, very strong.
Yes, but they are good with
I have
kids.
three boys, rough little boys. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know what
So I don't
I
know for
struggle
Staffy.
with all terrier breeds. So your bull terrier, your Staffordshire bull terrier, pit bulls, all of those. I love them. I don't think that they're vicious man killer dogs. That is
Yeah.
not what that breed is. That's a misconception that has been brought in by bad breeding and bad
Mm,
rearing because they've reared them to be fighting dogs. Um, but they're very, very stubborn and they can be
yeah.
difficult to train. So if you're
Yeah.
not up for like a very long, rigorous training routine,
Mm.
yeah, not a dog I would recommend. I had a bull terrier. She was lovely, but the first like 4 years
Yeah.
was hectic.
I had
Four,
two
five
dogs
years
when
was
I
hectic.
left. When I left home, when you like venture out into the big world after school, I had two mixed breeds, and they're okay, but then I had to give them away because I moved.
Mm,
So I know how to handle dogs and stuff, but I just want to get the right. I guess there's no right dog, but I mean, I definitely will get a rescue, but I just want to like first do research on dogs and stuff
mm.
before I get any option. Yeah. But definitely take the kids with and they can go with me and they're already asking questions. Where do the dogs come from? Do you buy them from Take a Lot? I'm
Take a
like,
lot.
no. Yeah, because we order a lot from Take a Lot because Take a Lot's around the corner. So they're like, Mommy, you buy a dog from Take a Lot? I'm like, no. You got a
Oh, that's
shelter or you
funny.
can buy from a breeder or.
Mm,
And they're like, oh, okay. So I was like, yeah, I need to take them. We've got quite a few doggy shelters here, this side of the West Coast. So
mm.
I'd like to take them that. Even my cat came from a shelter, and my cat was even at it's the Anti-Cruelty League. We went there
Yes.
to get him snipped, and we instead of you know I don't know, I didn't want to go to a vet and
Mm-hmm.
pay the money. I'd rather go to the Anti-Cruelty League and pay them and give food donation because it's going
Yeah.
to a better cause. I know it sounds, I mean, the vet has to make money, but to me, it was better that way. Then, yeah.
Yeah, I think we all make decisions like based on our personal circumstances. And some vets, it's like doctors, some vets are more compassionate than others. And yeah, and my mom used to work at a vet, so I'm going to
Mm.
support him. But if he's not open, then I'll also go to,
Yeah.
we
I
also
know
have
listen,
Animal Anti
we
Cruelty
do go
League
to the vet
here.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do go to the vet though. I mean, we do support, but when he got snipped, we decided rather just to do it at the end, Lead, and yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can, it's, it's important to support those organizations as well because they also need to pay their vets. So, and they do good work. Um, Jay is saying that, okay, first of all, Carter thought I was going to talk to a big jumping castle as well. So I think we disappointed some of the guys. Yeah. Jay is saying that Huskies are great dogs, and they are great dogs if you can work them. I wouldn't get one here because I can just imagine it literally climbing the walls just to get some
Aren't they
really hard
naughty?
work exercise in. Well, they're naughty because they're working dogs. They are bred to pull sleds.
Is
They are
it?
strong. They have stamina.
Hmm.
Um, they need to work.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, if I get a husky, I can always let the husky run around the house and pull the sleigh of my youngest one because he's such a busy child. Yeah. I don't know. I
yes.
don't know.
Or maybe
Yeah.
maybe put the jumping castles on like a trolley, and he
Oh
can pull.
no, that's too heavy. If only.
I'm just trying to think of creative ways to exercise a husky. Like, don't take
Mm,
me seriously. I'm not joking before someone clips that and says I believe
yeah,
in animal
exactly.
abuse. Hello, Misha. Welcome. I'm glad you caught us live today. Amy says she likes you. You're really down to earth. And yeah, you're pretty awesome.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
based. You're based.
I'm based. I thought based was like I'm heavy, like bass, like the music.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't know. All of this modern slang is just, we can't keep up. We really can't keep up.
It's like on Facebook
Tampon,
as well, people with their slang, it's like bad.
it is. And they can't type properly. They
Yeah,
shorten everything. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even bother reading posts that make no sense anymore.
Yeah.
Tan van Tottenkopf says staffies are essentially mini four-legged T-Rexes.
Ah, I have
I
T-Rex
don't think
children.
they're that bad.
No, I don't. I think a Staffy is much. Nah, I think Staffy's a nice sized dog. You know, I don't want.
Mm,
If I could have my way, I would have a Great Dane. I
mm.
really, really like the Great Dane dogs. Great Dane, yeah. So
Good
I would
dogs, gentle
definitely,
nature.
yeah, but I don't have. Well, seeing my garden has taken, all my veggies have taken up the garden space. Um, and also the Great Dane would have make massive landmines.
Mm,
Um, wouldn't suit for this area. No. If you have a farm, you can have a Great Dane, but not really in a
yeah,
residential area. Yeah.
yeah, it
In the
can be a
suburb
bit.
I stayed, our house is quite old, so it's quite a big plot, you know. So there is space, but sorry, I'd rather have my veg than have a
No,
massive
I
dog.
agree with you. I agree with you. Um,
Yeah.
Border collies are also nice-natured dogs. They are, but also working dogs because they
Border
herders.
collie,
They
border collie are the sheepdogs, eh?
Yes,
Yes, yes. A friend of mine's got a sheepdog. Yeah, they
yeah,
also, but that's a bit bigger than a staffy. I wanted
yes,
medium-sized dog.
yeah,
I wanted to
yeah. Then you
follow me.
probably are looking towards a staffy or something.
Yeah.
Um,
What are
this
those
this
those Scottish thingies? Those Scottish, what do they call them? They look like a little
a
Scotsman. What are they?
Scotty,
Yeah, they are
A
the
Scottish
Scotties.
Terrier. Mm.
Yes. I think those things are cute. But the hair, I mean the hair must be like really
Yeah, and you ideally need to
traffic
take them to
everywhere.
a groomer to make sure it gets cut properly and it gets trimmed nicely that it looks like they're wearing a skirt and
Oh, that's so high maintenance. And GHD, the hair and everything. No thanks. Me a donkey.
well,
I
I
won't be
wouldn't
able
go
to do
that
that.
far, but yeah, no,
But it looks
they
like GHD.
it does, yeah.
It does. Jeez, I need to GHD my hair.
Yeah, I need my hair to grow, but it's getting there.
I need my hair cut. I just cannot. I don't have time. Everyone's like, "Yo, but you stay at home." I'm like, "No, but I'm busy. I'm so busy. I just don't have time to go get a haircut." It's as simple as that. You know.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're a mom, you're like the last person you actually to really take care of, or groom, or like your kids come first, your family comes first. It's like, yeah.
yep.
I'm not going anywhere, so I mean, I go to drop the kids off at home, at school, clean the house, do the jumping castles, just put it in the ponytail. There we go. Can always put it in a mom
Mm.
bun. Did you ever have a
Yeah, mum
mom bun?
bun. Yeah,
Wait,
when my
let's
hair
check.
was longer, I
Check.
would do it, but I can't do it now. I mean, it's short.
There's a
That's
mom
my
bun.
pathetic little ponytail.
Oh wow, let's do that again. Turn. Oh, that's tiny. I miss those days.
Yeah,
I really
it's
miss
growing
those
out.
days. You
Steve left
actually got a
this
nice.
comment.
But your
Yeah,
your hair's nice. It's not a bob. It's like yeah. Do you straighten it?
yeah. Um, it's naturally very, very straight. So
Oh, okay.
so long as I brush my hair and don't go to bed with it wet, then yeah, I basically don't have
Sure.
to do
Otherwise,
anything with it.
Have you ever gone to bed with it wet? The next morning, like, poof.
Well, that's why my hair is tied up.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot of people sleep with their hair tied up. Do you also do that?
I don't sleep with my hair tied up, no. But if I need to fix a bad hairstyle, then what better way than to just tie it back?
I sleep with my hair tied up because I can't sleep with it down because like you turn and then you like pull your half your head out, you know. So I
Yep.
just tie it up. It's terrible. What is that on the
Yeah.
screen?
It's Steve's comment. He said white bull terriers, also known as garden sharks. My bull terrier wasn't white. She wasn't
Oh,
completely white. She was tan, but her name was Sharky.
show me. Now I've got that Baby Shark song in my head. Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Shh, 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 shh,
I bet you all your viewers
shh,
are singing now.
shh,
Do, 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 do. Have
shh.
you heard the techno version of Baby Shark?
No, and
Have
I
you heard
don't
it?
want to.
It's
No,
awesome. And then they got
no,
the heavy metal one as well. The heavy metal one's also good.
no,
I
no,
bet you're gonna Google it afterwards.
no.
Bet you.
I'm gonna
Bet.
forget. Amy wants to know what your cat's name is.
Okay, so the one that passed away, okay, they were both gingers. Okay. The one that passed away was called Oros, and the one that's
Mm-hmm.
still alive is Fanta, because they're ginger color, well, orange cats. Yeah. So my eldest son named them. The one that's still alive is Fanta, and he is 10 years old. Yeah,
Oh
still
wow,
going strong. Yeah.
that's so cool.
And if we had to
Wow.
get another cat, it would be another ginger. That was what my eldest said, and we would call it then knickknacks. Yeah.
What about cheese curls?
Oh, that stuff stinks, eh? Oof. Have you opened a packet of cheese balls? Oh, damn. That stuff is vile. Yo, even knickknacks, but I can handle knickknack. Knickknack is like smelly feet, but cheese curls. Oh, I can't stand the smell of cheese curls. Oh,
You know
me a
what's even
donkey.
worse is cheese necks.
No. Oh, that's like the rip-off to knickknacks, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. But oh,
Willard's versus Simba.
you remember those chips when we were kids, those fish chips?
Mm-hmm.
Creoles or Crowls or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. I bought a packet at the spa the other day. Oh my word, I can't believe we ate that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It's like all fish. Oh.
Yeah, my husband was asking if we can still get those the other day.
I bought the monster chips. Remember the monster chips, Monster Munch?
Yes, yes.
Those were nice. Oh, I must tell you, the other day we were walking through the aisle of Pick and Pay, and my son loves spaghetti. Okay, and salad. He loves spaghetti and salad, so we often make it. So we walk past the can section, and I like buying like the baked beans and stuff, and and he sees the spaghetti in the can, and I was like, oh wow, that brings back so many memories. We had spaghetti in a can when we were kids.
Yeah.
And to my knowledge, like from those days, it was lekker. So I bought it, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, mommy used to have this, and we'll have it now for lunch. Get
Mm-hmm.
home, open the can, I warm it a little bit up in the microwave, and I give it to them. Oh my word. Their faces, they were like, Mommy, this is disgusting. You said it was nice. I said, I just put a bit of salt on. Maybe they didn't put salt on because, with the new thingies, the sugar and the salt content and whatever. So I put a bit of salt on, and like they were like, no, Mommy, it's disgusting. Can't believe you ate this. So I was like, let me try it. I put teaspoon of that stuff in my mouth. I can't believe we ate that crap. I can't
Mm-hmm.
believe we ate that crap. It tastes disgusting. It was like mush. It was like overcooked spaghetti. It was
Yes, it's
disgusting. Have you
overcooked.
tasted it?
Mm,
Oh, I
it's
can't believe I
gross.
ate that.
Mm.
Can't believe I ate that.
Yeah, no, it's not
And even
nice.
the smell of noodles. Ugh. My kids love noodles. But yeah.
I think kids like all carbs.
Hmm. I love carbs. I love
Yeah,
potatoes. I love pasta. Hmm. What are you making for supper, by the way?
my mom's
Because I usually
cooking.
cook now, hey?
Yes, I know. I talked you into doing this
Uh,
during your cooking time. So,
you
what are
know what?
you
I,
having for
I'm
supper?
well. I took Woolworths burgers. That Woolworths was for Totem Corp. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I bought when they were on special a while back, and then I put them in the deep freezer. I took those out, and I thought, oh, I'll make burgers tonight. At least, because every night I make veg, and I make a massive meal every night. So I thought, oh, tonight I'm gonna give it a bit of a slam dam. What do you call it? Quick
Just
and
a
easy
quick and
supper.
easy. Mm.
Yeah, baking burgers is like 10 minutes. It's like quick fix. I make my own
Yeah,
little like tomato mayo thing, slap some cheese and tomato and lettuce, and it's almost like eating out, you know.
yeah.
Kids love it.
I must admit, when I still ate meat, I much preferred my husband's homemade burger patties to anything. And then everything else that you can put on as well. Like you can have a bacon and avo burger,
Mm,
or
mm.
like you can put whatever you want on. And yeah, so
I used to make my
yeah.
own burgers with mince and stuff, but then I became lazy. I cook like from scratch, you know, like I make my own chips and and I do everything every day. But today I'm just like I'm winging it. Willie's burgers all the way.
Yeah, we normally cook from scratch. Like I would say
Mm,
80% of the time we cook from scratch. But then we do have what we like to call as our fast and easy fallbacks.
mm,
So if it's one of those days that we don't have, um,
fine.
we haven't really
Yeah.
thought much about dinner, we haven't planned it, and or something like that, then we buy pre-made pizzas. There's a cheese shop close to us, and you can get a
I
pizza
also
that's
do
like
that.
loaded with
Yeah.
cheese and olives and peppers and like seriously, and they're $50.
I also do
And then
that.
you
It's
slap it
basically
in the
my
oven.
not cheat meals. It's like if I don't have time, if we've had so many extra murals after school, or if we've done homework late or whatever, and mom doesn't have time to cook, then it's a quick
Mm-hmm.
like pies in the oven, make quick some pies and chips or pies and salad, or the
Mm.
if mom doesn't feel like cooking, I mean you do get your off days. You don't have to cook all the time. So that is cooking, but it's less of a cooking, what you call it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have those in the freezer for just in case.
But you know what bugs me? It's like every day I must think of something to make. I ask the kids and I ask hubby, and I'm like, what do you guys want for supper? Anything, mom. Anything. And I'm like, now I must think, you know? Can't they just tell me, like, we want this and this and this, and then I'll go, make it? They're like, no, mommy, whatever you make is fine. And I'm like, I'm so bored of my cooking. Why is that? When you eat at someone else's house, it tastes so delicious, but you can make the exact same thing and it tastes like shit. I don't like my cooking, but my kids love it and my husband loves it. And like people that come over for supper or whatever, like they love it. But
Yeah,
I get bored of my cooking. Don't you?
I do. I do. I get bored of my cooking, and I get bored of my mother's cooking. Um, but luckily, I don't eat meat
Why are you
anymore, so
whispering?
I can't eat anything she makes anymore. So it's okay.
I can't hear you. Say it louder. I'm only joking. I heard you.
So, but no, I mean, she makes good food. I'm just tired of it. I mean, I've been eating it for,
Yeah.
oh, almost
I
gave
miss
my
my
age away
mommy's
there.
food. I miss my mommy's food.
Is your
Oh, when
mom no
you used
longer
to
with
eat.
us?
No. My mom lives around the corner, but I hardly see her. Shame, she works all the time. Yeah,
Oh,
so
gosh.
yeah, so she's always at work and that. So, but it's lekker to have mom's meals.
It is.
Even mom's
Um,
toasted sandwiches. Yum yum.
you
I'm
you
hungry.
know what I do miss of my mom's is being able to eat her roast dinner.
Why can't you eat it?
Well, I can't have the meat, so, and I
You can't have
can't,
chicken, eh?
yeah, and I
Roast
can't
chicken.
have gravy because she makes it with the
Ooh, I love
juices from the
gravy.
meat.
Oh, gravy. I just like roast potatoes with gravy. I can live on that. Oh, it's yum yum.
Exactly.
I'm very
Exactly.
hungry now. You know that.
Myself, Storm wants to know pineapple on pizza.
It depends on the mood. Because I'm growing a pineapple, by the way. Talking about pineapples.
You
Did you see my
are.
pineapple?
You
Yeah.
sent me a picture.
Yes. I'm growing pineapple on that topic. And it's got roots, and I'm going to plant it. So yeah. Yeah. No, it depends. Like with mushrooms and pineapple depends on the mood
Okay.
on a pizza.
Okay.
Don't ask me what mood. If I'm in a bitchy mood, I want pineapple. Or if I'm in a good mood, I want mushrooms. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Do you like pineapple?
I like pineapple. I don't like it on a pizza.
No, there's a difference. The restaurants use canned pineapples that taste like crap on a pizza. Use fresh pineapple, tastes better with salt and
Okay.
pepper.
I'll give that
But
some thought.
even pineapples with curry powder. Not curry powder. What do you call it? Paprika. That's nice.
Okay. That sounds
Have you never had
strange.
it?
No.
In Durban, you must actually ask Laura. In Durban, they eat that a lot because my family's from Durban. Oh, the sun is shining in my face. Just hold on. Oh crap!
And Laura wants to know. So Laura
Oh,
shared
that
a
pizza
picture of a pizza on the
with the baked
Telegram
beans
group
on it.
today with baked beans
Okay,
and fried eggs.
okay,
And the
no
caption
eggs
said,
on a
this,
pizza. Ugh.
this before pineapple on a pizza. But yeah, baked beans and egg on a
They can
pizza.
hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. But your camera's frozen. Are you still there? Ooh, we've lost Gentle. Oh dear. I don't know where she's gone. Okay, she's going to reconnect.
There we go.
So we'll.
Sorry, the
Oh, there you
internet
are.
fell. There you go. Sorry.
That's fine. It
Okay, you were
happens.
saying about the egg and the beans and cheese on a pizza.
Yeah, baked beans and egg on a pizza.
Baked beans maybe with curry powder and onions, but not the egg. Not the egg. Is that
Well,
your
yeah,
dog?
you're allergic to eggs. Yes, this is little one. Freaky.
Like, let me see.
No, she's run away now. She's
Oh,
deaf.
is she deaf?
So,
Sure.
yeah, she had no idea I was calling her. So now she's run away again.
So you have to shout.
That doesn't even work. She's so deaf. Like, seriously.
How do you communicate with her? Do you go like,
I make
sign
sure she
language?
can see me, yeah. And then I just
Shame.
go, come on.
How
Now
old is
pat my
she?
leg. 14.
Oh, so it's age.
Yeah. Hello, Freaky. She's come back. She wants to lie in the sun. She's
Oh,
looking for the
yeah, the
sun.
afternoon sun is nice to lie in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you're hairless.
Oh, that's good. You never have to cut her hair. That's good. But I'm
Yep.
talking about the pineapples. Wait, the pineapple with I told you to ask Laura. Pineapple with paprika on. In Durban, they eat that a lot. My grand still eats that. Yeah, I love pineapple with paprika on. Oh, it's lovely. Yum yum. Apparently, a pineapple takes forever to grow. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not a small fruit. You see, we tried to grow watermelons from the seeds.
Oh yeah.
So the ones we grew were this big.
I did cucumbers and they came up that big. But they weren't normal cucumbers. They were like prickly pear cucumbers. It was weird.
That's
So I'm like,
strange.
that's it. I'm not growing cucumbers.
Yeah. That's very weird. Yeah, well, we have been chatting for over an hour, so maybe we should wrap it up. What's the most interesting thing you've grown?
Most interesting thing I've grown. I'm trying now. I bought just before lockdown started, I bought a banana tree, like a small one, and that thing's grown. I mean, bananas don't grow here in Cape Town, but that's grown. I think and then I've also, the weirdest fruit I've grown is a kumquat. You know what a kumquat is? Kumquat tree.
It's like they're like little
Mm.
orange. Yes, we had one in
Yeah,
our
but they're like
first
very
house.
sour.
Yeah,
They're very sour. I'd say
yeah.
that. I'd say that. Although, yeah.
Okay. And now Storm's coming in with the jokes again, saying the most interesting thing Gentle has grown. Easy, a jumping castle.
I like that one. That's my next status. Put it on my Facebook page of the jumping castle business. Most interesting thing Gentle has grown. Easier jumping castle.
Yep. And then you can put a video of, when you first switch the machine on to inflate the castle, and it like goes from being flat to like standing up.
Yeah, that, yeah. Or you can just like, yeah. See, whatever I say comes out wrong, so I'm actually going to keep quiet now.
It's okay. We like to get like a little bit
Because
in the
whatever
gutter
I
on the
say about the
stream.
jumping castles rising and this and that, it feels like quiet left, you know? So, yeah.
It's okay. We all have dirty minds.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's accepted, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, news just in. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Might not be. Farmer arrested for burning sap's van.
Oopsie. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's
There's
a
always that
story.
one. There's always that one poople that has to screw it up for everyone.
Yeah.
There's always that one poople. So yeah.
Without proof, I smell a civil suit. Okay. Yeah, I honestly have nothing to say on the cynical topic, and it's not because I don't want to think about it. It's not because I'm a denialist. It's not any of that. I'm honestly, I'm feeling quite down about the state of things, especially after yesterday. And I'm saving all of my energy for tomorrow's stream because I'm going to do a stream with Tottenkopf. I haven't set it up yet. I'm sorry. And we're calling it red pill, white pill, not red pill, black pill, white pill, because he's black pilled and more like a little bit more negative about stuff, and I'm more white pilled. And yeah, so we're going to be discussing stuff tomorrow afternoon. So
yeah, I shall comment on that one tomorrow, not now.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, the audience has enjoyed chatting with you. It's been amazing to
Hi, down to you.
find out
Thank you.
more about you, the person behind the weird name, the dirty name,
A
and
dirty name.
dirty name.
My castles are not dirty, hey? They're clean. I sanitized. By the way, you cannot sanitize a castle with sanitizer. You know that?
Well, it'll break down the plastic, won't it?
There we go.
Yeah.
But there's some people that don't know that.
So have
yeah.
they been spraying sanitizer on your castle?
I sanitize with Dettol and water and soap and water. I first wash it
Which you were
down with
doing
soap and water,
before anyway.
which I was doing before, and deep cleaning inside the castle.
Mm.
And the lady said to me, well, she sanitized the castle. And I said to her, did you use a normal sanitizer? She said, yes. And I said, you cannot use that. It's alcohol in that sanitizer. It will rub the paint, not the paint, the coloring of the dye, the dye of the castle. And a section of the castle it's not that bad.
Damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but still.
yeah.
People should ask you first. Like, hello.
I've got a little paper that I stapled to the receipt, and it states there the rules, what you should do and not do and stuff. It's like the kids that hang, your castle is like this, and then that thing in front.
Mm.
Kids hold on to there and
they
tear the
rip the
castle.
stitching out, yeah.
Yeah. And then if they stand on the sides and someone jumps on the castle, that kid can go flying. I've had a customer that's child broke her wrist because of that happening. Castle is to jump, it's not to climb. So yeah. But kids are kids, they only learn if they're cool. So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, so everybody knows your castles are clean and sanitized with the correct solution.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for
I
having
really
me.
appreciated it and I've enjoyed it. Storm says, moral, be gentle with the jumping castles.
Yes.
And I think that's a great one to end on.
Yes.
So thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for the comments. As always, the interaction has been awesome. And you know what I always say, don't wear a mask if you don't have to, and stay safe out there because it's a fucking jungle at the moment. Bye-bye.
Bye.